Hello, Capricorn. This is a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 5th house, 7th house, 10th house, or overall strong presence of Capricorn in your chart. We're going to go ahead and get started. So the overall energy that I have for you, Capricorn, is the Emperor. In the reverse, that is Aries, could also be Taurus energy. We have you coming in as a Queen of Cups. In reverse, we also have the King of Pentacles here. So that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We also have the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Three of Swords. So what I'm seeing here, Capricorn, is in the recent past, you may have been in a situation where you were working. This could be for work. For some of you, you were in a work, you were working with people in work, and maybe something. For some of you, we are going through a pandemic. A lot of people are getting losing their jobs. Maybe that happened for some of you because you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords just talk about heartache. But I do mainly relationship readings. So what I'm seeing is something that maybe was off to a good start here, where there was equal give and take being put in, where there was collaboration, where there was work. Right now in the present moment, it looks like that's not coming to fruition. There could have been some type of ending. It's like you either think something is a waste of time, or they do, whoever you're thinking about thinks that this is a waste of time, and there's no coming together. There's no investment. There's no long term. No one sees the long term here. And as a result, you're being left in this Three of Swords energy, which is heartache, maybe missing someone, just upset over whatever went down, whatever happened. You could have been dealing with another earth sign or a water sign. But I feel like whoever it is, for Capricorn feminines, if you were dealing with someone, I feel like you're really emotional and upside down about this, because you really saw this as someone that this could have been long term with, or this was a person who was long term, or that's just what you wanted. I definitely see you trying to control your emotions here. For Capricorn masculines, you may be dealing with a water sign who is trying to control their emotions. And I feel like you are just I feel like you want this commitment as well, but for whatever reason, it's like there's a breakdown in being able to work together. Someone just doesn't see the long-term value here. So let's get some clarification. So let's talk about the Emperor. Why is the Emperor reversed? Why the Emperor reversed? I think that someone may have may have tried to reach out and maybe offer an apology, or someone tried to talk, or someone may be trying to, because they maybe just can't control their emotions anymore, and they want to talk and get stuff off their chest. Tell me about Page of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of emotions here. And with the Emperor reverse, I feel like someone's trying to just control their emotions, and they may not be having the easiest time doing that. I feel like that's this Queen of Cups energy, because it's hard to manifest. Someone's having a difficult time manifesting here, or they're not interested in manifesting anymore. They just don't see the long-term value. For some of you, you may have been dealing with someone who is already married and already in a commitment, especially if you are a Capricorn feminine. You may have been dealing with someone who already has, this is Taurus Libra energy with the Empress. They already have someone, maybe they were married. And so as a result, they're not really trying to manifest anything long term with you, because they are with someone, and that's that could be causing this Three of Swords here. Also with that, with this Three of Pentacles, that could talk about there being three energies here. So for many Capricorns, this is clearly a third party energy reading. because the Three of Swords can talk about feeling heartbroken and hurt due to a third party. For some of you, this is straight up you as the Empress as well, feeling this Three of Swords. Or you're feeling this Three of Swords because this King of Pentacles is already committed. Yeah, so we have Capricorn energy here. Someone is, I think that you're having maybe a hard time letting go, but there's no action going on here with the Four of Swords. It's almost like this is just being laid to rest. You could be having sleepless nights over it. I do see that with this double energy and the Four of Swords. You're having sleepless nights. I feel like someone here could already be in a family. They already have a family. So I do feel like, you know, a lot of you really want, you're having to let this go and having to drop this here with the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, but it's hard. Like I said, someone's having a hard time releasing this. With the Two of Wands here in the reverse, I feel like there really isn't much of a future in whatever situation you're dealing with here, and there's a need to just drop it and move on. Let go is what I'm seeing. I know that it's difficult and it's hard when you want something to work and you have feelings, but I do feel like for the majority of Capricorns or whoever you're dealing with, I think it's for the majority of Capricorns are dealing with a situation where somebody is already committed elsewhere. They may have kids, they may have a whole family going on. So there's really just no future here. And I feel like that even though it hurts, Capricorn, you are making the decision to drop this burden here. So whoever is on Capricorn's mind, how does this person feel towards Capricorn? Some of you could be dealing with the Gemini as well. If I didn't say that, Gemini or Virgo. How does this person feel towards Capricorn? Yeah, so you're dealing with someone who they're not manifesting a relationship with you here. They're not manifesting a relationship with you here. We have the Hierophant in reverse, or the Magician again showing up. The Hierophant talks about marriages. It talks about commitments. Maybe you two are too different. You could be dealing with someone who's spiritual, religious, or of a different race or culture, and they're not offering you anything stable and committed because they don't see how the differences can blend and work. Especially if they come from maybe a really religious background or a community where they have to save face and they have to show up looking a certain type of way, which is Magician energy. It can be, you know, what you see is not quite what you get. So they may have to put on a facade, you know. Unfortunately. But yeah, I feel like some of you Capricorns are stuck on this individual, but I do see that you'll be moving on. I do see that you're going to be dropping it and moving on. I do see that. So what action is this individual going to take? I'm just going to get that card because I asked that question for just about every read. So we'll ask anyways. What action will this individual take towards Capricorn? For some of you, unfortunately, this is just a situation where someone, you know, they're trying to have their cake and eat it too, and I think you see that. And so although it's painful, you're moving on. Yeah, this person is not, they're not trying to have anything more for right. They're not coming towards you. So you're dealing with someone here who I feel is already committed, and if they come towards you, it's for their own benefit. You know, it's maybe in a tricky manner, but they're not trying to have anything committed and stable here. They're not even coming towards you if at all. And if they do, it's not to have a relationship because they're rejecting that cup. Okay, so how does the energy align for Capricorn over the next week? How does the energy align for Capricorn over the next week, please? The Hermit. Virgo energy, some of you could be dealing with Virgo. I feel like you're just going to kind of stay to yourself, Capricorn. I feel like you might just be thinking a lot about the situation. We have the Magician here 3 times. I don't really see that this is coming to fruition and manifesting, and I feel like you're just going to be spending time. Unfortunately, you might be spending time thinking a lot. Try not to think a lot. Get out. I know it's hard to get out for some of us, depending on where we live, because of everything that's going on with the pandemic, but get out of your head. The Hermit can be in their head, and they overthink, and they think, and they think, and they think about what went wrong, what they could have done. But there isn't a whole lot that you really could have done, because you were dealing with someone who is already in a situation. That's how it looks to me. For most of you, you were dealing with someone who is in a situation. But I feel like for the most part, there's not going to be a whole lot of communication, because this just isn't something that's going to, at least for now, it's not manifesting into something committed for the two of you. Let's get some romance angel cards. What do we need to know for Capricorn, please? What do we need to know for Capricorn? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, and that's kind of what I said with this Hermit card and Four of Pentacles. I think you're going to be kind of just staying to yourself, going within. Try not to overthink about the situation and drive yourself mad. This will pass. It always does. And we have one more card for Capricorn. What do we need to know for Capricorn, please? Okay. It says unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I feel like you have been trying to, we have playfulness at the bottom of the deck. I feel like a lot of you have been trying to work on this, make this work, make this happen. We have the Magician coming out here 3 times. But someone else doesn't, I don't feel like the other person quite feels the same, because they're already committed somewhere else. They may be getting over an ex too. Quite frankly, I feel like they might be getting over, you might have been dealing with someone who is married and is now divorced and getting over that situation. It's a whole thing. So if they're in this energy, a lot of times this is the energy of, I'm not accepting offers from anyone because I'm still sad over, you know, whoever my ex is. It's like when you first break up with someone and you're not the one that really wanted that breakup, it's hard for you to open up to other people because you're still stuck on the past. So you might have been dealing with someone who's still stuck in their past. They may be really religious. They could be a lot older than you as well. They may, sometimes the Emperor reversed, that's an older male that you could be dealing with, an older male figure. Reversed, he could have some emotional problems. Because of whatever he went through in his past. But the Four of Cups, to me, is the unrequited love card. It's not that the person doesn't have feelings or doesn't care. They're just not in a space to give you what you need. They can't even give themselves what they need. So that's kind of what I'm seeing for you, Capricorn. I hope that this helped. Being a Capricorn myself, this was not the best reading, but it will pass. So I hope that you all are well, and I will see you next time. Bye.